Hey, what's up guys, Jzab here, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to be opening any cards today, so if you're looking for that, sorry. It's not happening today, but I am going to be talking about Pokemon cards, and I'm going to be talking about pull rates. So I don't know if you've seen this video before, but basically, I started my Pokemon card collecting journey back in like July of 2023, and what I did is I went through and I documented every pack that I opened and my pull rates and like what I pulled and what percentage I got pull rate wise for each set. And so I figured I would do a quarterly update. So it has been the first quarter of the year, and I wanted to just kind of go through my 2024 pulls and card openings and all that, and just kind of check it out, see where these sets lie and if they're similar to 2023, or if maybe some sets are better or worse than what I feel like when I'm opening the sets. So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. If you guys like content like this, consider subscribing to the channel. It's free for you and it helps me out immensely, so thanks in advance for that. I really appreciate it, and without further ado, let's get to the data. Alright guys, so here is the Google sheet I have of all of the different information that I have on my polls and stuff. So if we look, I'll zoom in a little bit. So if you look at the bottom, I have my sheet still from 2023. This is the data that I went over on January 1st of this year. And now this sheet I have 2024. This is quarter 1 2024. So far this year, I have opened a total of 957 packs. My total hit percentage average between everything that I've opened is 39.7, so 40% hit percentage, and I've gotten a total of 380 pulls. Honestly, this number, it kind of surprises me because I feel like, right, just feeling wise, not actual data or what is empirical here, I feel like I'd be closer to like the 30%, like 25 to 30%. You know, 1 out of every 4 packs getting a hit, that kind of seems more likely. When you start getting up towards the 50%, it's like, man, there's some openings that I've done. And if you've seen my videos where, you know, I open like 10 packs of cards and I get 1 hit, that does not feel like 40%. But then there's other openings I do where I open, you know, whatever, 6 packs and I get 4 hits. So that's why it's an average. That's why, you know, I just, this information, I find it interesting. So I don't know if you guys do too, but all right, if we go back out to the 90%, now I'll start going through all these numbers here on the right side. These are my best hit percentages to my worst hit percentages. These couple sets right here in the white, the Steam Siege, Sun and Moon, Guardians Rising, Crimson Invasion, Next Destiny, Evolutions, and Base 2. These are packs that I opened in 2023, but I have not opened in 2024. So that's why they're whited out. They're not included in this because I haven't opened any. So my best set that I've opened is going to be number 1, and then my worst sets are going to be the 20s. So we're going to start at the 20s and just kind of check it out. And then I'll just kind of give my opinion on how I feel about each of these sets and if I feel like these numbers make sense or not. So we'll go with the 20s first. First set for one of the worst sets that I open, Shining Fates. So this is one of my more favorite sets to open. I've opened only 6 packs in 2024 so far. I've gotten 0 hits. So yeah, there you go. That's it. It's crazy to me because I feel like it was one of my better sets. I really always had a lot of fun with that set because I always got hits with it. But you know, the 6 packs I've opened this year so far, I have not gotten anything. All right, next set, Sword and Shield base. I've only opened 2 packs. I have gotten nothing. This isn't very surprising. I mean, the less packs you open, you know, the less chance you have to pull something. So I really don't got on my way to open Sword and Shield base. Honestly, I think I only opened this out of one of the collection chests that I opened. So not too surprising. All right, here, we'll go both these at the same time here on this one. These are both 20s, and that's Fates Collide and Crimson Invasion. So out of my Pokerev mystery packs and my Danny Phantom mystery packs, I got one of each of these out of one of those mystery packs, and I didn't pull anything. So there you go. That's that. And then this is most of these sets at the bottom. It's going to be the same thing. So here for these 2, Burning Shadows, Lost Thunder, I opened 1 and 1 from these mystery packs, and I got nothing. And then same thing here. Black and White base, Forbidden Light, Cosmic Eclipse, same thing. I got 1 of each of those in those mystery packs, and I didn't get anything. I pulled nothing out of those. So those are all of my worst sets, okay, that I've opened. Now we'll start getting into the actual sets that I've actually put some effort into opening. So for 19th, this is my 19th worst set that I've opened. Vivid Voltage. I've opened 24 packs. I've gotten 2 ultra rares, 1 amazing rare, and 1 hyper rare with a total of 4 hits, 16.66% hits. Vivid Voltage. I don't go out of my way to open this set, okay? Honestly, I don't. It's usually just in a collection box or something, because it's not one of my more favorite sets, but also every time I open it, I have this exact feeling that it's a terrible set to open. Like, I don't ever get hits out of it. And right here, 16%. That's, you know, well, a little bit worse than 1 in 5 packs. So it's between 1 in 5 and 1 in 6 packs. That's a terrible hit percentage. It's crazy because you always hear people talking about Evolving Cries. You know, also Fusion Strike for me is a terrible set to open. But here you go. Vivid Voltage, even worse for 16%. This is the worst set that I've had the pleasure of opening so far this year. So, all right, next up in the 18th slot, we have Fusion Strike. So I always talk about how Fusion Strike to me feels worse than Evolving Skies. Here you go. Look at this. Just in quarter 1, I've opened 50 packs. I've gotten 9 ultra rares and 1 special illustration rare. That's it. So I've gotten a total of 10 hits, and my hit percentage is 20%. So this is 1 in 5 packs. 1 in 5 packs of opening, I've gotten a hit, which, again, when you say 1 in 5, it sounds kind of like good, right? It kind of sounds good, but then you look at this and look at, there's 17 other sets in front of this that are better hit percentage. So Fusion Strike always feels terrible when I'm opening it, and then the data just solidifies that. So it's crazy. It's crazy because at least that's one set. Actually, Vivid Voltage too. Vivid Voltage and Fusion Strike both together, I always feel like are terrible sets to open. I don't ever get anything out of them, and the data backs that up. So I'm not crazy. All right, number 17. Brilliant Stars. Brilliant Stars have only opened 23 packs. Not a lot. Same thing. I usually just open this when it's in like a collection box or something. I've opened 23 packs, 4 ultra rares, 1 secret rare, and 1 hyper rare for a total of 6 hits and a hit percentage of 26.08. So this is actually 1 in 4. There's a 25% chance of getting a hit in a pack, which, again, it sounds pretty good. Okay, you buy 4 Brilliant Stars packs, you get 1 hit. That's not too bad. But the thing that you got to remember is, again, this is number 17. There's 16 sets that I have better pull percentages from. The other thing you got to remember too, this is a very small sample size. You know, you talk about, especially like Danny Phantom, right? He goes through this and kind of does his stuff. He opens cases of packs, you know, 4,000 packs or whatever he'll go through. His percentages are going to be a little bit better for the actual general populace of opening. Mine are more specific towards me. I just like to see the numbers. I'm always interested in this. So, yeah. So there you go. Brilliant Stars, number 17. Now, next up is number 16. Right here. Let's see what we got. Number 16. All right, here we go. You knew you were going to see it at the bottom. Evolving Skies. I've opened 61 packs of this so far in Q1. I've gotten 15 ultra rares, 1 secret rare, and that's it. 16 total hits, 26.22% hit chance. That's a little bit better than Brilliant Stars, but not by much. 0.2%. Evolving Skies, everybody expects it to be at the bottom, but it's crazy when you sit here and look, okay, there was how many more sets worse than that? Granted, again, I haven't opened a ton of the other sets, but still, you know, you expect to see Evolving Skies at the bottom. I always expect to see Fusion Strike worse off than Evolving Skies because I just have terrible luck with it. So 25%, 26%, I should say, for Evolving Skies is actually kind of crazy too. Every 4 packs I pull a hit. Again, it doesn't feel like it. Evolving Skies does not feel like this. This feels like this number should be like 10%. All right, next in line, 15. Chilling Reign. Chilling Reign, again, set I haven't opened a ton of. 37 packs. I've gotten 10 ultra rares, 1 hyper rare for a total of 11 hits. 29%. So almost 30%. We're starting to get close to 1 in 3 packs. You get a hit. Chilling Reign is another set. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like I don't really get hits out of there all that often. I feel like the majority of the time I'm opening it, I don't get anything. So I'm not surprised to see this at the bottom. You know, that's about it for Chilling Reign. All right, next up, number 14. We got Paradox Rift. So Paradox Rift. Oh, there's so much I could say about Paradox Rift. It got the short end of the straw they nerfed pull rates. They released it at a bad time right after 151, and they got rid of double bangers. Everything is, it seems like Pokemon Company really hated this set and they wanted to make it fail. I don't know, so weird. Anyway, so far in Q1, I've opened 66 packs. I've gotten 16 ultra rare hits, 4 illustration rares, and 1 special illustration rare for a total of 21 hits and a 31.81% hit percentage. Again, this feels kind of high for this set. I opened this set here and there, and this feels like it should be more in the 25% or less range. So seeing that is kind of surprising, but it being at the bottom of the, I got 20 total sets or hits or whatever you want to call, and it being number 14 doesn't surprise me. I'm just surprised it's not lower for this set, but okay, next up, number 13. Here we go. We're still going down. Next one, Champion's Path. So I've opened 3 packs of Champion's Path. I hit 1 secret rare for 1 total hit and 33.33%. Again, the smaller the sample size like this, yeah, you're going to get a crazy percentile because I only opened 3 packs. So, okay, thank you for telling me. So, this one's kind of more of like a haha kind of funny moment, but yeah, that's it. I really haven't opened a ton of Champion's Path. So all right, next up, number 12, Pokemon 151. Okay, again, another set. I'm not so surprised that it's closer to the bottom 50%. It's actually close to like the 50%, but I've opened 109 packs, 23 ultra rares, 9 illustration rares, 2 hyper rares, 4 special illustration rares for a total of 38 hits and a 34% hit percentage. So again, that is 1 in 3 packs. 1 in 3 packs I opened, I got a hit, which again, this set doesn't feel like this. But then when I started thinking about it and looking back, when, for the EXs and stuff, I got a lot of the EXs. I also got a lot of illustration rares of that Caterpie. I pulled a lot of those. So this set, I would actually say, once I sat and thought about it, I was like, this is exactly where I expected this set to be. So Pokemon 150. I know everyone doesn't have that same experience with 151, but that I think encompasses my experience perfectly. All right, next up, number 11. We got Scarlet and Violet base. Again, I haven't opened a ton, 24 packs. I've gotten 8 ultra rares, 1 illustration rare for a total of 9 hits, 37.5% hit percentage. We're getting closer to 50%, which is, I guess 40%. So, 4 and 10 packs is kind of where we're at right here. Again, this one doesn't feel like it, but I think I just haven't opened enough Scarlet and Violet. And then looking back at all those evolution tins that I opened, which just had Scarlet and Violet and Paldea Evolved, I don't feel like this because those were terrible and they did not have any hits in them. So this is a little bit hard to believe for me, but yeah, there you go. The data doesn't lie. All right, next up, number 10. Paldea Evolved. Here we go. Same difference, right? 28 packs, 7 hits, 2 illustration rares, 1 special illustration rare for a total of 10 hits. 35. Oh, okay, my bad. These should have been switched, but whatever. Okay, they're in the same class. They're in the same type right here. Very similar pull percentages. Again, I think just because so recently in my brain, those evolution tins are in there, which were terrible. They had terrible pull rates in them. Those packs were all those tins were all basically garbage, the ones that I opened. So these numbers kind of make sense. But yeah. So there you go. That's all I got to say about that. All right, number 9. Let's go. Next up. Number 9, we have Astral Radiance. Again, only 25 packs. Pulled 9 ultra rares, 1 hyper rare for a total of 10 hits and a 40% hit percentage. Astral Radiance, actually, I feel like this is pretty accurate. I feel like I get a decent amount of hits out of this, but it's not like an overwhelming amount of hits. So I feel like that percentage is actually like very accurate. Again, I don't really go out of my way to open Astral Radiance. Most of the time I do, it's either in my Wheel Wednesday videos or again, it's in a box, the collections box that I open. So, but this does feel correct. This feels exactly like how I feel when I open Astral Radiance. So I feel like that one is correct. Next up, number 8. Temporal Forces. Okay, now this is the one that I found to be kind of funny because everybody talks about how Temporal Forces has terrible pull rates, but my experience is Temporal Forces actually has been pretty good to me. I've had good pull rates of Temporal Forces. I've opened 89 packs, 29 ultra rares, 8 illustration rares, 1 special illustration rare for a total of 38 hits, and a pull percentage of 42.69. That's pretty good. That's more than 4 in 10 packs. So, you know, again, I'm getting up to the 50 percentile, and yeah, it feels like that. Temporal Forces has been a good set to me so far. I'm having a lot of fun opening that set, and I know that's not everybody's experience, because I've seen people online just posting up and saying like they don't get any hits from any of the ETBs or whatever, you know, and then you look at Pokerev opening it or Danny Phantom opening it, and yeah, they're saying the same thing, that they're having, it's tough, you know, but for me personally, so far, not too bad. So Temporal Forces, number 8. Next up, number 7. Lost Origin. So I love Lost Origin. Lost Origin, I've opened 63 packs, 24 ultra rares, 2 secret rares, 1 hyper rare for a total of 27 hits, and it's a 42.85% hit percentage. Yep. This feels very accurate, especially with Lost Origin having the double bangers, and you get one every once in a while. And Lost Origin is just such a great set. I think that this number helps with that a lot. It helps me like the set more when I have almost a 1 in 2 chance of pulling cards, but it's got some awesome chase cards in it. This feels correct. Actually, I'm surprised this number isn't a little bit lower, but either way, Lost Origin, that's cool. All right, next up, Silver Tempest. So Silver Tempest, actually, now we're getting into me opening a lot more packs. I opened 117 packs of this. I got 39 ultra rares, 2 secret rares, 10 radiant rares, 1 hyper rare for a total of 52% hits. Or, sorry, 52 total hits with a 44.44% total hits. Now, I know that if you were to take this radiant rare, right, and change it to 0, this drops this down to a 35%. But I count radiant rares as hits. They are rare, so you know they're hits, which boosts this number up quite a bit, you know, almost 10%. But Silver Tempest is awesome too, man, and maybe this is a reason why I really like this, because again, it's almost every other pack I open I get a hit. So Silver Tempest is just good stuff. I got nothing bad to say about Silver Tempest. All right, next up, number 5, Crown Zenith. Now, it's surprising to me that Crown Zenith isn't higher on this list, because I feel like I get a lot of hits out of it. I've opened 57 packs, 28 ultra rares, 1 radiant rare for a total of 29 hits at a 50.87. So this is legitimately 1 in every 2 packs you get a hit with Crown Zenith, which is crazy. Well, I do, I should say, which is crazy. I feel like that number should be higher. When I open the packs and stuff, there has been a couple times I've opened Crown Zenith and I haven't gotten anything, but most of the time I feel like I open 4 packs, I'm getting a hit, like, you know. And then this is actually, if I open 4 packs, I should get 2 hits. Crown Zenith has a lot of double bangers. It's got a lot of awesome cards, lots of the Galarian Gallery cards. So I'm surprised that number's not higher. That's all for that one. All right, next up, number 4. Here we go. Paldean Fates, man. So Paldean Fates, I've opened 105 packs. I've gotten 18 ultra rares, 31 shinies, 13 illustration rares, 2 hyper rares, 1 special illustration rares for 65 total hits and a 61.9% hit percentage. Again, this is because of the shinies, right? If I go a 0 on the shinies, 32% hit percentage. But you know what? I count the shinies. The shinies are awesome. 61%. That's crazy, man. It's crazy to think how much people don't like Paldean Fates, but here it is. Okay, you're almost, I mean, you're at the point where if you open 4 packs, you're getting 2 hits. You're getting at least 2 shinies or 2 illustration rares, something, you know, if you have my pull percentages and stuff. You're almost at 3 out of 4 packs. Like, it's crazy. It's right in between there. So if you opened 8 packs, you're looking at, you know, maybe 7. I don't know. It's just crazy. This set, it's crazy that people don't like it more. I guess it's because of the art and stuff, but it's yeah, it's a lot of fun to open, and you get a lot of good cards out of it. So that feels about right. 61%. All right, next up, number 3, Rebel Clash. Right, so now we're getting into the little bit ridiculous. I've opened 3 packs. I've gotten 2 ultra rare hits for 2 hits for 66.66%. you know, again, you have both sides of the spectrum here, where you have, I opened 1 pack and got nothing, so it's a 0% hit, or I opened 3 packs, got 2 hits and got 66. It's a little bit ridiculous, but it's true. The data is there, so that's it. Next up, number 2. I think this is probably gonna be something similar. Oh, no. Okay, so number 2 is Celebrations. All right, so Celebrations, which is crazy. I've only opened 22 packs, 13 ultra rare hits, 1 holo rare, 6 classic collection for a total of 20 hits. So I have gotten a 90.9% hit percentage out of Celebrations. But Celebrations is kind of a cheater set, technically. You know, the Zacians and the Zamazenta and all the Flying Pikachu, Surfing Pikachu classic collections, all of those would be considered a quote-unquote hit. So that's why the 90.1%, it's a little bit ridiculous. Again, this set's a little bit ridiculous. But at the price that you're paying to open this set, yeah, you should be getting that as a hit percentage. So, oh man, I skipped over number 6, huh? I didn't even do it. What was number 6? Oh well. Darkness Ablaze. Oh, okay, whatever. Darkness Ablaze, 44% hits. 18 packs, 4 ultra rares, 4 holo rares. I forgot about that, sorry. All right, well, anyway, so I still see how I still have the zeros and then I have the ones. So the zeros are sets that I actually have opened and I got no hits out of. I'm saving those ones for last. So, all right, next up for our ones, I'm gonna do all of them at once here. So for the ones, oh, I have to do this like this. Do I? I don't know. Whoops. Okay, anyway, for the ones, here we go. I'm just gonna reveal all of them at once. Plasma Blast. I've opened 1, I got 1 hit, so I got 100% hit rate. Hidden Fates, I opened 1, I got 1 hit, 100% hit rates. And then the last one in the 1 here, V-Star Universe, I opened 1 pack, 100%. So those ones are kind of, that's what I'm saying, like with a small sample size like that, I could never open one of these sets again and I always have 100% hit rate on them. So that's a little bit ridiculous, but all right, so the last ones. So this is a set I've opened, right, and I've gotten 0 hits out of. Pokemon Go. I've opened 3 packs of Pokemon Go. They were all from those mystery packs and gotten no hits. So 0 hit percentage. And then these last 2 sets, Battle Styles and Obsidian Flame. I've opened 4 Battle Styles and 8 Obsidian Flames with 0 and 0. So I haven't opened a ton of those ones, but yeah, nothing out of those. So it's crazy. It's crazy to look at all these numbers. And when you're going through and opening packs, the way you feel about certain sets and then actually physically seeing the data like this, I just find it interesting. I think it's cool, and I hope you guys did too. But that's it for the video. I'm gonna probably do one of these every quarter just to kind of keep up on it, and then I'm gonna go through my totals again. If you guys want to check it out real quick, I'll just show you. So right now, since I started my YouTube channel, I have a total of 2,788 packs opened with a total hit percentage of 36.4 and total pulls of 1,019. So pretty cool to see all those numbers. 36.4% hit percentage. I'd say that's about right. So between 3 and 4 hits every 10 packs that I open. But yeah, seeing those numbers is just cool. So yeah, that's it. That's it for my 2024 quarter 1 Pokemon card data. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. I had fun looking at this kind of stuff. So if you did, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you want to subscribe, you can press this little button down here. It will subscribe you to my channel. And then up at the top, I'm going to be putting 2 videos up there. So if you like the content, go check out some more. And lastly, just want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, I'll see you later.